One Piece 1139. We left off last time with Saturn invoking a Buster call, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. I'm Mike.
Tasha.
And we're Billion Beri. I don't have much else to say. Let's do this.
Purposely skipping the intro.
Yes.
Oh my, that looks like an explosion.
Buster call.
Poor Robin's gonna be like PTSD in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Law? Who's underwater?
He doesn't care about humankind. No.
Yeah, that's gotta be a little hard to see.
But at the same time, it's like you have hope, you know? That...
It's my real dad.
Yeah, this one's not just a pacifista.
May my prediction from last week come true and Gear 5 Luffy just destroys all the ships before it can even happen.
Yeah. No, it would not. That might be what he's aiming for.
That's the point, sir. You know too much. $100-year void?
See? They don't want progress.
Oh. I think they sent away a lot of the scientists and stuff, right? Because
yeah. Should have thought about it. What? Okay, Sanji.
You know, we haven't seen Zoro for a while.
He was up top, wasn't he?
I know, him and Lucci just chilling.
Where's Robin? There's Robin.
Now your boy's gonna be alright, Gordon. Lie.
2 seconds ago, we're all gonna die! Right now. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
He really doesn't want her to strain herself.
There he is.
He lost.
They're using like your soul or something?
Right? Aha, okay.
He's become Frozone.
In more ways than one. Hadn't thought of that? Just stop freezing it and skid across the cloud.
Or just create like a big ice ramp at the end to slow it down, and then create one behind you so it just...
Like a skateboard ramp.
Gomo Gomo no Buster Call Capture Net.
Commence. I mean, they could start. It takes a while. It's not like it can't be stopped right now.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do something to make the island more cannon-proof? There's
There.
Luffy.
So he did run off to eat.
Now he's got to do his Ultra Digest move.
Yeah. See, what's gonna happen is they're gonna destroy a vending machine, and he's gonna get really mad.
Well, he's eaten so much he can barely hold it in at this point. They're stretching this out.
Literally. Pun intended.
Hmm?
Pun intended.
Always.
Dad jokes. Initiate.
See, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Well, that'll speed it up. All your accomplishments up in smoke.
Yep. Ultimately, the city is not quite what's important here.
No, the research. But it also represents a lot of his research in
Yeah. Application.
Yes, thank you. Word failing me. You thought you could use them to get what you wanted and do what you wanted to do, but no.
I have dreamed a dream. But now that dream is gone from me.
Now you know how Robin felt.
Yeah.
Yore. Hi.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he doesn't wanna.
So find a way not to. He's broken right now.
Mm-hmm. Egon has gone bye-bye.
Because if they don't hurry it up, there won't be a
Yeah.
way to get up there.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Look like Futurama. Uh-oh.
Now, Luffy?
Come on, Luffy, show up already! Oh, shit.
Well, crap.
Screw the rest of you, I'm coming, Bonnie!
Lady in trouble.
落ち伏したボニーとクマを撃ち殺せ。
Hurry up already, Luffy.
Right? Gosh.
This was a desperate situation. I know you need your calories, but, let's go. It's now or never. Da, 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 da.
That's your dad.
Yeah. Huh. You woke up?
Do not make me cry again.
Protecting her till the bitter end.
最高じゃないか。
Boy. You really take pleasure in this. I can't wait to see you taken down.
生かした娘が己のクローンに殺される愚かしさ。虫けらにふさわしき。愚の骨頂。
Boy, they're really just gonna end it like right when they fire, huh?
Yeah.
お前が海賊になったと聞いたとき、私の脳裏を最悪のシナリオがよぎったのだ。海軍の命令で父の姿をしたパシフィスタが娘と気づかずにお前を撃ち抜くこと。
You helped do this.
Yeah.
ボニーちゃん！
お父さん。
Use your dang paw fruit.
Yeah, do something. Okay, marine ship is now sunk.
Yeah, who was on
Please,
this ship?
please tell me it was Law.
キャッシュパイ。ヒザルさんに連絡を。
It's either Fishman or Law, because it's underwater. Whoever was listening in.
あいつらエッグヘッドへ向かった
They?
と。
So they.
Ah, dang it!
Yeah.
All right, turning off video now so we don't see any outro stuff.
So this is. Oh. Okay, so there's a ship. Like, they sent a ship out, and Saturn thinks that that ship's been taken out. But it seems like maybe a ship came in
Mm-hmm.
and destroyed the Navy ship that supposedly destroyed the ship on the way out. So maybe the ship on the way out was rescued.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing that Marine ship going into the depths. And like you say, it's either Fishman or Law, because he's the only one with a submarine.
Yeah. And we haven't seen Law in a long time.
Mm-mm. But last we saw Law, he was running away for his life from Blackbeard.
Yeah. But got away, as far as we can tell.
But not all of his crew. He wouldn't have left his crew there.
I mean, maybe he snatched up his crew before he... Like, maybe Blackbeard leaves, he... gets everybody, and then off they go to Egghead, because he found himself in a bad
Blackbeard,
situation.
he wasn't there to just kill them. He wanted the devil fruit power. So he wouldn't have stopped.
But, I mean, once they go underwater, what are you going to do? Can't get to him from there.
Yeah.
You'll have to try it again later. You'll
Yeah.
track him down eventually. But something tells me that Law is like, they're too much for us. Like, we need your help with this.
Yeah. But it makes me wonder, like, other than maybe taking out pacifistas, like, what could Law really do here? Law can't beat Saturn, I don't think.
No, but I mean, he could room the entire island and just shambles all the Buster Call cannons away. Cannonballs.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, he'd certainly be a very powerful force
Or
to arrive.
he could do his giant room and like he did to the gears in Punk Hazard, just slice all the ships in half.
Yeah.
So they can't fire anymore.
Yeah. Or take the easier route. You see people falling, just snatch them. Now they're in your ship.
Yeah.
That could easily get them at least part of the way away.
Something. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well.
Once again, they had to slow roll this one, I think, because yeah, there must be something big coming because they're dragging their heels.
Yeah. In prepping this episode, I did catch a glimpse of a partial title for next week, and I'm pretty.
But he hasn't told me.
I'm pretty hyped. I'm not going to tell her, and next week when the title screen comes up, I'm not going to let her watch it either, because
Rude.
you'll just have to see.
Rude.
But the only thing I will tell you right now is I think the pacing issues are going to change as of next episode. So,
Well, I know that we get next week, and then there's going to be, I think it's a recap episode again, or a week off entirely, one or the other. I don't remember which. But August 31st, there won't be an episode.
I think we get 2 episodes in between there.
Do we?
I think so. I think we have next week, which will be the 17th, and then we'll have the 24th, and then the 30th. So we get 2 episodes
Aha.
before they take another break.
Normally I would consult my calendar, but you have my calendar.
I only know next weekend Sunday because the following Monday is my birthday. So
Happy birthday. A little early.
yeah, it's not gonna be one of those happy birthdays because you hit the midway point of a decade, and you're now closer to the opposite end of it. And you're like, no, I'm getting old. I'm gonna be closer to 50 than 40.
He says that when I'm younger than him and I have more problems than him.
That's true, but the older I get, the more I'm gonna start to have them too. And then who's gonna take care of you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so not a whole lot happened here. The Buster
really.
Call started. We got to see its actual power in action.
Well, sort of.
I mean,
We saw it get going.
Yeah, we saw it get going, but the town looked pretty busted up pretty fast. So
It was getting there.
Yeah. We see Borsalino be the most conflicted we've ever seen him.
Yeah, that was the most emotion he showed. And boy, did he jump on going after them in the tube rather than going after Vegapunk.
Yeah, he's like, well, I could do... No, I'm going to do this instead.
Squirrel!
This buys me some extra time.
And he could have swiped his sword and just offed all of them in that moment. But instead, he cut them out of the tube and let them free fall.
I feel like he's following orders while buying as much time as humanly possible for Luffy to recover.
Yeah.
So that he can swoop in and save the day. And, oh no, I guess I failed in my mission to kill Vegapunk.
Yeah. He's, quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting. Yeah. Because you're right, he could have just killed them all right there.
Easily.
Like, he didn't need to do...
They were helpless in that moment.
Yeah.
And he cut right through at the point between them in the seats. So it wasn't ahead of them, it wasn't behind them, it was right in between.
Yeah.
But it hurt nobody.
Right.
They all just fell out. No harm done.
And he probably knows that Saturn is a bit sadistic.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, I'll do it in such a way that he won't even care because they'll be falling and he'll be able to just kill them while they fall.
Yeah.
And he'll find great pleasure in that, so...
Meanwhile, please, I'm buying you precious seconds. Do something.
If Nika really does exist,
Yep.
now is the time.
Yep.
Because if you don't show up, I'm gonna have to fulfill my duty, and I'm gonna hate myself for the rest of my life if I do it.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
He does not actually want to do this. The way his little lip just kind of went...
Yeah, when it quivered upwards, as soon as he said, yes, sir, I was like, okay, yeah. Like, he is
heavily
definitely
conflicted.
Having a hard time with this.
Yeah.
His normally deadpan demeanor is starting to show a lot of cracks.
Mm-hmm.
So
here's hoping all his stalling actually helps.
Yeah.
And allows us to get everyone we care about away.
Yep. I will also say, poor Lucci. And I say poor Lucci because when Nami is giving Sanji an update of everything going on, she's like, yeah, Zoro's tied up with Lucci right now. And Sanji was almost offended, like, what? Why is it taking so long?
Yeah,
Take out the cat and let's get going.
Yeah.
You know, like the way he delivered those lines was basically like, why is Lucci taking so long? He's nothing.
Yeah.
So, poor Lucci.
Zoro should have this well in hand. What the heck?
Awakened kitty cat Lucci is not even a threat to number 6.
Yeah, well, when you become the king of hell, it's kind of...
Well, I'm talking Sanji.
Oh, Sanji.
Number 6.
Oh, 6, yeah.
Or whatever number he's been designated by Zoro, I forget. I think it's 6. But like when even number 6 on the crew is like, dude, wrap it up already. This guy ain't nothing. We have real threats we're dealing with. We need you over here.
But I do think that Sanji would struggle with Lucci. So it's funny he says that.
He
but
probably would, yeah.
probably just has enough faith in Zoro to know you can handle this.
I
What
mean,
the
he
heck?
knows Zoro's really strong, so yeah, at this point, Lucci's just been sidelined as like he's a side villain. Just he's Lucci has been relegated to Luffy getting stuck in the concrete during Arlong Park. They just need a way to get Zoro out of the way for a little while. So
And
that other threats can like take over.
Yeah.
And then, he comes back.
It could even be that he's purposely trying to keep Lucci busy for a while before he takes him out. Because once you take him out, unless you murder him, which I don't think Zoro's really done. I think everyone.
I mean,
I don't know if King was dead or not, but
King got sliced up hard, and so did Pika. I mean, both of them got massive cuts to the front.
Yeah, but we don't know that they're dead.
Probably not, but
they may
left
have just
alone,
been like ICU level hurt.
But I mean, if left alone, they would die. They would bleed out.
Maybe. But I do kind of wonder if he's purposely stringing it along until the last possible moment, so that way when he takes him out, there's no chance of him getting back up and causing problems with their plans.
Possibly.
Because earlier, well, no, I think they just sort of... Didn't him and Kaku get taken out already once?
By Stussy.
Oh, by Stussy, yeah. So it just could be that he doesn't want even the chance of Lucci getting back up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Zoro probably could have handled it, but yeah, Stussy swooped in and changed the playing field dramatically.
Went night-night.
I kind of hope it's that Zoro's just kind of playing with his food, and when he finally gets serious, it'll be like,
Possibly.
all right, it's time for me to leave. So it's been fun, but it's time to end you.
Yeah. that would be nice.
Time for a little...
I kind of want Zoro to have that moment of, I've just been toying with you, I hope you know.
Yeah. For all the trouble you've put us through in the past, it's time to send you to purgatory.
Yes.
I want that.
But other than that, not too much happened, actually.
No, we see more that Saturn is really depraved and really looks down on anything. Like he is through and through like celestial dragon mindset of everything other than us are insects.
Yeah, don't matter.
And it's going to be so fun to watch Bonnie be killed by the very thing that her father agreed to save her in the first place. Oh, how poetic in his mind.
And I guess the only other thing we really saw is, like, poor Vegapunk is just broken at the idea that all of his knowledge, research, and gains for humanity are just completely inconsequential to Saturn. Saturn really does not care, and actually does not want these things.
Doesn't want progress.
To destroy them.
And he seems to know that, I guess York told him that they've been researching the Void Century.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that knowledge came to light, it's like, I don't care what you say, you're done.
Yep.
This place is going to die now.
That's the ultimate taboo, and you broke it, goodbye.
And Vegapunk's biggest mistake is not realizing that Saturn is happy with the way things are.
Yeah.
Because that helps him maintain absolute power.
Yeah, why does he need advancements for humanity when things are great for him right now?
Yeah. If everybody else is living the way they are, and the elders have access to the Mother Flame, like, who cares?
Yeah, so all you've managed, Vegapunk, is to create weapons for them. That's it.
Yeah. To me, it's like when you're playing a game of Civilization and you pick all the perfect tech trees along the way, and so, like, your opponents are still running, like, cavalry, but you've got, like, stealth bombers and the death robots and such.
Yeah.
Like... That's what Saturn feels like. He's like, yes, go my mechanical robot army.
Yeah.
Take out the cavalry and the riflemen, like.
Yep.
That's what it feels like. It feels like a really imbalanced game of Civ.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
Vegapunk, for all your smarts, you couldn't see that you were just being used?
Well, it reminds me of, like, I read this a long time ago, so I'm not quoting it or anything like that. But I've read that like if you're a genius, you're extremely academically smart and book smart, all that stuff. But a lot of geniuses lack like common sense. Like they don't have street smarts at all.
Yeah.
So in Vegapunk's case, it makes him really naive about stuff. It makes him think like, well, of course people want advancement, or oh, the government would never do that.
Yeah.
They're never going to use my pacifistas for bad.
No, never.
And that's all they became. Like, okay. And
But I mean, at some point, it's like, look around. Have you not seen how they're using your inventions? They're subduing common folk that have nothing to do with nothing. They're just poor people in the countryside and whatnot. If they become inconvenient, they gotta go.
Right.
And your inventions are what they're using to do it. At some point, do you not stand up and say, I won't do this anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess his whole, like, take me away from Egghead was maybe that point for him. But it took knowing there was a bounty on his back, like knowing that, not a bounty, but a bullseye on your back, knowing that they're going to kill you. That's what it took for you to say, maybe I should leave. Maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Like,
yeah, and even earlier than that, like when you're creating the Seraphim, why not create some kind of backdoor that makes it so that they will always obey you over the elders, even though you're quote unquote programming them so that they, adhere to the highest order.
I mean, maybe like you said, Saturn is the science and tech guy of the elders. Maybe he feared that Saturn would be able to detect anything he did.
Maybe, but he didn't seem to know about the off switch.
Well, on that front, Vegapunk was surprised too.
Yeah, but hold on. Before that, though, it was supposed to be an instant kill switch.
Yeah.
And instead, Vegapunk made it a shut down switch.
Yeah.
And Saturn didn't know that he had even done that.
And neither happened, so they were both shocked.
Yeah. So Saturn was shocked it wasn't instant kill. Vegapunk was shocked that it wasn't instant shutdown. But ultimately, Saturn, Vegapunk did something under Saturn's nose, and Saturn didn't notice.
I think because he kept it in the same realm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, instead of a kill, it was a shut-off.
Yeah.
That could be seen as very nearly the same thing.
Yeah, but a lot of backdoors are like that. They're not meant to be out in the open. They're meant to be hidden away.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, honestly, I feel like he should have dedicated more brain power to doing things like that, but talk about the absolute ultimate naivete to trust these people that he knows are evil. Like, he's talked to Dragon about them. He's actually stated that he thinks they're bad.
Yeah.
But he thought he could use them for the funding for his research and use them for his own ends. Yeah. And he's finding out that's not the case.
And as we've said before, as we watch this stuff, Vegapunk's biggest flaw is that he's just like, la, 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 I'm going to invent stuff, and it's going to be well-intended in my mind, and it would never be used for evil. No.
Don't worry about that later. He just writes down ideas endlessly with no care or thought to who might get them, who might use them, what they'll use them for. Like, he has the idea, but he doesn't think through that extra step of, but how could this be used negatively? And is that a reason to not share this with the world?
Yep.
Like, is it so negative that I shouldn't share this with the world? Because everything has a positive and a negative if you think about it hard enough. But it depends, like, does the good outweigh the bad? That kind of situation.
Yeah.
So it's like some things that are invented, you have to ask yourself, should I hold that back? Or keep it to myself, in the very least. You got that big old brain. Keep it to yourself. Write it down somewhere else. Not in a Navy facility.
Yeah.
I just... He seems like the dumbest genius on the planet.
Well, his biggest problem is that he only sees the positive in things. He doesn't consider the opposite. And so
Not at all.
all of his inventions, like, he's such a genius. He could probably make all of his inventions only work for their absolute intended purpose and nothing
right,
else.
and he doesn't.
And he doesn't do that. So, yeah.
He leaves things.
Yep.
And he does. I mean, obviously, I know he kind of has to because he's under their thumb, but he does literally anything and everything the Navy wants. He never claims he doesn't know or can't figure it out. He never lies a little and says, oh, that can't be done, you know? Like, he just does it. Anything and everything they want.
Yep. He invented the pacifistas and then watched as the government weaponized them against anyone that slighted them. And now he's making the Seraphim.
I was going to say, he continued on to make the Seraphim.
Yeah, that are even more powerful.
with DNA taken without knowledge or consent of the people it's taken from.
Yeah. So.
And he sees no problem with this.
Yeah. So I don't see Vegapunk as evil, but I don't see him as a good person either, because everything he does is in pursuit of knowledge and creating the next awesome, fun thing for him.
Yeah.
Without any consideration for what that's actually going to mean.
I would put him in chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's not doing things with bad intent.
No.
He's not an evil guy.
And sometimes he thinks he's doing things with a good intent, even if he's not really seeing it through to make sure it's a good intent.
Yeah, but like you said, he's just a stupid genius.
So dumb.
You are really dumb. For real.
So, well, I'm really looking forward to next week, but this was another episode with a little bit of, you could clearly tell that they were, as you said, stretching it out a bit. The pacing on this one was a little weak. Just so slow. Like, this is the wind up, and soon we'll get the pitch, I guess.
Yeah. At least I didn't actually cry. I almost did, but I fought it. I held it in.
Yeah.
I think we might be finally starting to break away from the tears. Like, I'm tired of being sad every week.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're getting back to happy, funny, and or there's tension and suspense. Like, not I want to cry every week. Or rather, I do cry. Because I cry at everything.
Yeah, you've had a pretty big record of that lately. Yep.
I do all right when they're not purposely ripping your heart out.
Yeah. They do a pretty good job of that sometimes.
I did good this week. But if you had a good time with us, make sure you hit the like button and smash the subscribe button, because we got fun stuff coming. We're working on everything. We know we're slow. We swear it's coming. And hang in there with us. If you're subscribed, you're going to know when all of those videos drop, and you'll be the first to see them.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. You may have noticed our posting schedule has been a little weak over the last couple weeks. It's really just been these reactions. It's because we're pretty heads down on some bigger projects that have been in the queue for a while, and we've just we just find that, it's just the two of us, right? We don't have an editor, we don't have graphic designer, we don't have anybody. It's just us trying to make all this work. So we're like, you know what? We have to get this stuff done. We've been promising it for a long time, and we've got some other cool ideas we're working on too. So sorry for the slow posting schedule lately, but
please hang in with us.
Yeah, but hopefully it'll be worth it once we post the big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
we hope you like it.
Yeah. And if you enjoy our content and you want to support us, something that maybe one day we can get an editor and make this a little faster.
Yeah.
We have a nice little graphic here. We got some cool merch that we've switched over to Redbubble to recently. This is one of our designs right here. Experience leaves a mark with Luffy's scar.
Yeah, we got two versions of that one.
Yep.
This is the second version.
Yeah, so we've got a couple different designs, and she's working on some more. She recently had to get another medical procedure done that's made it really hard to sit in a chair for a long period of time. So
I've recently been back at it finally, though, so
yep.
I'm making some slow progress with the time I am able to sit in my chair.
Yep. So once she's back in action, she'll be able to do that. And then I'm working on some pretty pretty big stuff that's been waiting for a long time. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of hype. But if you're not into merch, we also have other ways you can support us. You can look at our affiliate links. We have Amazon, TCGPlayer, and eBay. So if you're going to make a purchase in one of those sites and you want to support us, you can just click through one of our links in the description or using the QR code on the screen. And when you make your purchase, it gives us a little kickback for that. So everybody wins.
Thank you so much for all the support.
Yeah. And finally, we've got a Discord server that is steadily growing. And we like to talk about the anime. We talk about the card game. We let each other know when product is available and such, things like that. So come join us. We're always in there talking and hanging out.
We also sometimes announce new things, and in the future, we're hoping to host some giveaways and stuff in there for our Discord members.
Yep, that is true. So with all that, thank you very much if you decide to support us in some way. I'm Mike.
Tasha.
And we are Billion Beri, and if you'd like to see more reactions, you can check them out here. And if you want to see our AMV called Hero with an asterisk, check it out over there. See you next time.
Bye, guys.